What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it. Hey, yo. Look, man, check this out. Like a week or two ago, I was sitting back and I was looking through a whole bunch of cut material. I got like folders and folders from like interviews and different just like social media shit that I've done that never made the light of day for one reason or another. And I was actually visiting back with some conversations I had with Phil and Andy Mez, and I was like, yo, I went on like a tear. I just started digging into some of Phil's music again, some shit that I heard, some new stuff. I was like, man, we need more Phil on the channel. So I went back and I seen that this actually got tagged over to me a little while ago, so I put it on the list. I was like, alright, cool, we digging back in. I'm excited about this, man. He put me in such a good mood. But y'all really need to tap in with him. He be doing a lot. I see when I was doing my research recently too, I seen he's been doing a lot of stuff with like voiceovers and shit like that. It's always inspiring to just see people who are like just wildly good at like random shit you would never think, right? Like you don't think like hip hop artist, voice act, like, I don't know, shit like that is cool to me. This is also going to be our first time checking out Kunkeyani, the Jedi. If I'm mispronouncing that, no disrespect intended, just correct me down in the comments. But you guys know I'm always here to check out new talent too. So first time hearing from Kunkeyani. Let's get into, why did I say that? Instead, I should have just went with the Jedi instead of doubling down on the possible mispronunciation. This will be your first time checking out the Jedi. Let's get into it real quick. Do me a favor, run the gauntlet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, little bell notification guy. We about to eat, man. Come on. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Zambia was good. Yo, I think we got some other stuff to tap into from there too. I gotta get back on my Zambia shit. Let's go. Full screen. We got a video.
二人の死国の忍者マジでフィリップさんとコンケヤニさんお疲れ様です
I don't know what's happening, but I love it. This might actually be, I don't know if he's lip syncing or if this is actual voiceover. I don't want to like look like an asshole. Be like, look at the voice, and it's like, dude, that was just a voiceover. But whatever. I'm here for this. My whole arms and body. I'm all tatted up with video games and anime and shit. We're getting a look, and Phil always looked like he about to get his villain origin story. Like every time I see him, there's always just like this subtle like he's gonna snap one day. It's gonna be a problem for everybody. Let's get into it, man.
二人の死国の忍者マジでフィリップさんとコンケヤニさんお疲れ様ですそれは正しい
That is him! Hold up! Unless he just so happened to find some shit that that was him. That's fire, my guy. Let's go.
Jedi.
Look, who do you love if it ain't us? I know dudes, I'd rather be famous. I'd rather do my damn thing. Boomerang gang, bring it back with a hella vibe. And the dudes in the studio all day, but they make a lullaby. Killing the vibe, they ain't even do right. Better get an alibi. Hello, hi to a hater guy. And I'm living like I'll never die. And your girl think I'm gonna fly. That's the middle finger to the other guy. Who's the other guy?
Alright, I'm in. He's super wavy. He just seems cool, right? He comes in, he give me like, he sound like, he give me like like Future vibes on a fucking track almost. This feel like hookah bar, right? I feel like I'm about to get fucked up with some biddies. I don't know. That's the vibe that I get. Then he sprinkled in a little toxicity at the end. That's some GSGang shit if I ever heard it. So yeah, we're in. Bring this back. Hold up. Now we know what we're in for. Man, I'm really glad I talked about he did an interview, right, where they mentioned like the fucking voice acting and shit like that. I'm really glad that I mentioned that, and then it just so happened to be a fucking part of the track in the intro. Like, there's no way anyone's gonna believe that was organic, but that's so like, I swear to God, he talked about that on an interview when I was looking at shit a few weeks ago, and I was like, I'm gonna make a point to talk about it, and then just so happened to be included on the beginning of the track. Like, that's fire. Let's get into it one more time. So we know what we're in for. This kind of got me the hookah bar, laid back type vibes.
二人の死国の忍者マジでフィリップさんとコンケヤニさんお疲れ様ですそれは正しい絶対ジェダイ
Look, Who do you love if it ain't us? I know dudes, I'd rather be famous. I'd rather do my damn thing. Boomerang gang, bring it back with a hella vibe. Any dudes in the studio all day, but they make a lullaby. Killing the vibe, they ain't even do right. Better get an alibi. Hello, hi to a hater guy, and I'm living like I'll never die. And your girl think I'm hella fly. That's the middle finger to the other guy. Who's the other guy? Yeah, man in the mirror, my only much. Who is corny much? Yeah, competition too sweet, and I'm playing Candy Crush. I am with the rap nerds, cracking like a fracture, feeling like the rapture. Yeah, you should probably get a camera, probably should have capture. You can never match this here. You're probably thinking you're a bullshit, Zulu. You ain't sharp enough. All I see is Britney Spears. Yeah, I just hit my 15th gear to infinity beyond like a Buzz Lightyear. So what you see?
Alright, look. Buzz Lightyear ending on that line was a little bit weird. I don't care about that. There is so much good takeaway. Number one, the joy that the video makes me feel seeing Phil mouth along with it. It's like the genuine energy that the two of them are just like giving off in this video makes me feel like this is 1000%, or like none of this is giving fake hip-hop video vibes, right? This is giving me that, like, yo, I'm with my homies, we at the fucking crib, you know what I'm saying? Like, this way we're fucking freestyling, getting fucked, like this, I don't know, it gives me an entirely different vibe, and seeing him do that, it just, like, it filled me with, like, that organic hip-hop shit. I feel like I'm on a corner cyphering with my homies and shit like that, you know what I mean? First of all, I love that. Number two, the pocket that the Jedi just hit there, hold up, stop it. This shit is like, this is fire. I got no rhythm. Even I start, you know what I mean, dance a little bit to this.
Corny much, yeah, competition too sweet, and I'm playing Candy Crush, I am with the rap nerds, cracking like a fracture, feeling like the rapture, yeah. You should probably get a camera, probably should have capture. You can never match this here. You're probably thinking you're a bullshit, Zulu. You ain't sharp enough. All I see is Britney Spears. Yeah, I just hit my 15th gear to infinity beyond like a Buzz Lightyear. So what you see?
Jet black ninjas coming at ya. You won't even see the shurikens flying past ya. Pulling up with twin blades, no blasters, and if
Look, hold on. Luffy just got 5th gear, so him dropping the 15th gear with the anime intro. Now we're talking about the fucking shurikens of kunai. Like, come on. This is a GSGang as it gets. What do I like fucking, we're talking about fucking bitches that already got dudes. We're talking about fucking anime and ninja shit, and get, like, this is my shit. This is like when you find some shit that's like, this was made for me. Like, they knew that they had some GSGang shit on their plate when they put this together. Hold up, one more time.
Spears, yeah, I just hit my 15th gear to infinity beyond like a Buzz Lightyear. So what you see?
Jet black ninjas coming at ya. You won't even see the shurikens flying past ya. Pulling up with twin blades, no blasters, and if the scene looking like a natural disaster, we gone fade to the dead of the night, and we smooth with the moves, and we left them with fright. Two jet black ninjas when you fade with the blade, and we brawl all the smoke, and it's always on sight.
Before we get into this, that hook is fire. I just want to make that very, very clear. Look, there's an entire subsection of hip hop called like nerdcore, right, where they actually go in. I don't like the trend of they perform songs as like an anime character, right? So like we're talking about like the 15th gear John, right? We talk about Luffy getting 5th gear. They would like, this is like Luffy rapping from his preference. I don't like that. But when anime elements are put into like punchlines and bars and shit like that, it's so like refreshing, like it's dope to hear. You know what I mean? And like if you listen to Phil's word choice, it's so refreshing, dog. I don't know how else to put it, right? But like, how many other songs are you talking about fucking kunais and not having blasters and shit like that, like in the hook? Like, it's just like, it's not regurgitated same shit that we have to listen to all the time on the channel when people are like, look at Baby's first verse, you know what I mean? And it's like, you get new rhyme patterns and new schemes and shit like that when they have like more fucking elaborate like diction and shit. Like, I don't know, it's something that always stands out to me that I really I like pointing out shit like that I feel like doesn't normally get enough attention that artists do well. Does that make sense? This track is fire though. Hold up, bring this back.
No blasters, and if the scene looking like a natural disaster, we gone fade to the dead of the night, and we smooth with the moves, and we left them with fright. Two jet black ninjas when you fade with the blade, and we brawl all the smoke, and it's always on sight. Rap nerd and the Jedi grandmasters, rappers, and the best kind. Got a katana under my tongue for the best lines. In fact, I nearly get myself a Colombian necktie. Yeah, met this girl at Best Buy. Now she wants to get high. Till we get red eyes, and she's calling me senpai. Now she's got her hair tied, and she's in my room in the nude watching hentai. Better
let's go! Phillip fucking Mweemba, let's go! Hold up, bring that back. Yo, Phil is fucking him, dog. Hold up.
Cause I the scene looking like a natural disaster. We gone fade to the dead of the night, and we smooth with the moves, and we left them with fright. Two jet black ninjas when you fade with the blade, and we brawl all the smoke, and it's always on sight. Rap nerd and the Jedi grandmasters, rappers, and the best kind. Got a katana under my tongue for the best lines. In fact, I nearly get myself.
Like, even with that, like, I was like, man, do I pause there and talk about that? Like, everybody's talking about, like, not everybody, but you always hear, like, yo, I keep, like, a razor blade under my tongue or some prison shit or stuff like that, right? There's always, like, the sexy, deadly, femme fatale, fucking, like, Spanish chick that always got razor blade. He talking about I got a katana under my tongue. Almost gave myself a Colombian. Like, that's fire, dog. Like, that's fire. I didn't want to, like, stop and break down every little part that I was fucking with, but I'm like, we should mention that.
Rap nerd and the Jedi grandmasters, rappers, and the best kind. Got a katana under my tongue for the best lines. In fact, I nearly get myself a Colombian necktie. Yeah, met this girl at Best Buy. Now she wants to get high. Till we get red eyes. And she's calling me senpai. Now she's got her hair tied. And she's in my room in the nude watching hentai. Better tie them up and line them up, and I'ma take a pic and I'ma light them up and then click and I'ma make it quick. The camera's on, I'm taking a shot, I'm never wasting it. I'm shooting stars and I'ma make you wish it. Trust me, they can take a hit. I got a mind that's touch, cause man, I'm really a perfectionist. In every verse I'm writing up, I'm checking and correcting. If the feature with the strokes is evident that I am excellent. You like the passion I am and you cannot relate to this, cause when I compose all the notes and flow.
Dog, the fact that even when he speeds it up, you can still hear coherently every single syllable. I don't like a lot of the chopper type shit when they speed shit up, because it's like they're not even saying nothing. They're just like jumbling shit together to sound like the same kind of flow and end on the same rhyme scheme. You know what I mean? But like even when he speeded it up, like every syllable is enunciated enough to where you can like get what he's trying to say and get the lines off. Like, shout out to Phil.
Yeah, I got a mind that's touch, cause man, I'm really a perfectionist. In every verse I'm writing up, I'm checking and correcting. If the feature with the strokes is evident that I am excellent. You like the passion I am and you cannot relate to this, cause when I compose art, my notes and flows so.
My only thing is you can't just have the line and rhyme scheme in there. Like, that's gotta be a punch. Like, when that's stopping, you're getting to the next flow, that has to be the haymaker of it all. That's the difference. I think you could tell a lot of times, and Phil will comment or say something if I'm right or wrong about this, but a lot of times what I've noticed is you can tell the direction that somebody writes based on like situations, like lines like that, especially when the flow switches, right? Like for me as a punchline rapper, as a battle rapper, my bars are all constructed from back to front, right? We know the punch, we know the big oomph at the end that we want to end with, and then the verse construction is figuring out how to tie up the setup that still makes sense. It isn't, you know what I'm saying? And then like you work from the back to the front. When somebody has a really good pocket or rhyme scheme and stuff like that, but doesn't end with a fucking haymaker or by tying a concept together, it always makes me feel like they're writing like from the front to the end instead of from the end to the front. Does that make sense? So like I found this rhyme scheme, I really like it, I really like it, I really like it. I found the pocket, like I found the multi-set that matches this, and it's not a haymaker, but it still fits and makes sense, and then they just go on. To me personally, as a battle rap fan, you know what I'm saying, like that's always like such a missed opportunity. Like, yo, like that rhyme scheme that you had going was so fire. Make it memorable, make it quote worthy, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my take on that. Bring this back a little bit.
I'm writing up, I'm checking and correcting. If the feature with the strokes is evident that I am excellent. You like the passion I am and you cannot relate to this, cause when I compose art, my notes and flows so sharp like Mozart or Scorpion throwing a rope dart. Since I might have been handing a gold bar.
Hold on, wait!
Pose art, my notes and flows so sharp like Mozart or Scorpion throwing a rope dart. Since I might have been handing a gold bars like him so far, you're probably a pretty cheating scorecard. Cut your pride open with a crowbar, you a blowhard. With snow hard a Lambo, you a go-kart. And you won't start, I'm a pro dog, I'm in Asgard with no scars. All these fighters yelling, oh god. So what you see, jet black ninjas coming at ya. You won't even see the shurikens flying past ya. Pulling up with twin blades, no blasters. And if the scene looking like a natural disaster, we gone fade to the dead of the night, and we smooth with the moves, and we left them with fright. Two jet black ninjas when you fade with the blade, and we brawl all the smoke, and it's always on sight. Yo, Jedi,
What's up?
let's switch it up a little bit, right?
This is still going.
Let's go.
This is fire. I want to make it very clear that we're about, like, this feels like we about to get some extra shit, because that could have ended right there and still have been perfect. But like this is, hold on, we got like a whole flow drop and shit. We about to go in sicko mode. What is happening?
Smoke, and it's always on sight. Yo, Jedi,
What's up?
let's switch it up a little bit, right? Yeah, let's go.
They don't make them like this no more.
Yeah, they don't make them like this no more. Nah, they don't make them like this no more.
Captain of the ship is back, do you see him? The throwbacks is old, I get calls from museums. They watch how I maneuver the game, trying to be him. And you should bow down, who's forming a new religion.
I got this locked and it's safe to say that I got the right combinations. Of course, I'm opening my own doors. Stop debating abominations. Think you're armed and dangerous till you get amputated. My domination's got the ops swapping their occupations.
Look, we're living in the movie, you should think a road. Ain't no telling what I do when I'm in sicko mode. We go
Hold up! That's two predictions. That's two dope like predictions that I did on the same, not predictions, but like foreshadowing. That's two dope foreshadowings I did on the same track. First was with the fucking the voiceover actually being Phil talking about that in the beginning, and then fucking me just saying like making a comment about the beat change being like sicko mode. Hold up. Also the D block back and forth to end this out. Not worried about like this is chef's kiss. This is magnificent. Hold on. Bring us back. I'm in geek mode right now. Like, listen.
I'm swapping their occupations.
Look, we're living in the movie, you should think a road. Ain't no telling what I do when I'm in sicko mode. We're going for the heads, call me Figaro Spaceman. Take you to a place that you ain't been before.
Better just know that Phil's got one hell of a flow, and it's venomous too, and excellent, injecting your soul. I'ma start to pick you apart, then give you a roll. I can't forget to grab the tech, load the clip, it explodes.
Here we go, killing the game for no reason. Summer's back and I promise it's a long season. Anyway, run and tell your friend that the real is back. Now listen to the homie Phillip Mweemba rap.
Demigod, many of y'all refuse to acknowledge, but it's still clear, I'm still here, dog. You are just agnostic, obviously bothered by my presence. You definitely felt awkward. Promise my tape will leave you speechless, like you're being held hostage.
Yo, let's take a second. Abrupt end. Would have appreciated a fade. With them maybe like laughing or like a cool down period before the next track just starts on my fucking play. First of all, this is going right to my personal playlist. Let me make that very clear. This is 100% on my personal playlist. No questions asked. Number 2, hell of a first fucking listen for the Jedi. Huge shout out, my guy. Let's go to the scorecard. Let's break it down. Let's get small. Actually, I have to delete this. Hold on 1 second. Pause. Boom, and we're back. Alright, I had to clear out the scorecard. I'm doing a lot of videos. I forgot to delete the previous one. Let's get into it. I am both a fan of Phil, and I am brand new to the Jedi. So we're going to give them both. Half a fan, half new. Target audience for there's never been a song that has a more designated audience than me finding this John. I'll tell you that right now. Proper setting. This is your O2 Go. O2 Go playlist, right? Like it don't matter if I'm in the gym, if I'm on my way to a fucking shootout, to a fucking like I'm playing this shit. This is gonna get me ready to run through a fucking wall, dog. I guess I shouldn't say shootout, right? This is on my way to like the 5th Ninja War. Like I'm there, my guy. Bars of lyrics, 22 out of 25. 22 out of 25. And it's not that there was necessarily bad things. Like, do I think the Jedi ending with that Buzz Lightyear thing was like out of this? Like, no, that could have been something cooler. It's the little things like with Phil's verse where I told you like there was just an opportunity for a haymaker to have been there. It's like that. It's less about, man, I didn't necessarily like what I heard, and more about missed opportunities. Like that there should have been like 1 or 2 more that were just like walking around. Like I walked through fucking No Scars and Asgard. Like he had so much good shit. It's not about what was there. It's about what I wanted personally to also be in certain gaps. The delivery of vocals, 25 out of 25. Oh my god, do they sound good together. The contrast in the textures of both of their voices, the fucking, I'm like too cool for fucking school coming from the Jedi, and the fucking grime, gritty, like let's really like get at it coming from Phil. Beautiful combination. Beat selection, sins, 15 out of 15. Quality, sound quality mixing, 15 out of 15. Wouldn't change a thing. Effectiveness, does 10 out of 10. I would absolutely. Enjoyability, 10 out of 10. 100%. 97. This is a cool 97 out of 100. And if I wasn't being an asshole, I tell you it was a cool 100. With the exception of very few things that I've personally felt like I'm being a stickler about on the bars and lyrics side of things. 97 out of 100, that's my score. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Let's go. Wow.